The Raptors lose their third consecutive game, and this one is to the Charlotte Hornets. They fought back valiantly from 20 points down to make it close late, but falter in the biggest moments yet again this season, and bigger questions once again need to be asked. Let's get into tonight's post-game show. Reminder, if you are a fan of the content, the game sucked. I know. But the content, I don't think it sucks. If you don't think it sucks as well, make sure you have hit that like button and subscribe. We do content like this for every Raptors game, no matter how painful it may be, including tonight. Subscribe and join the Amateur Hour Army. I keep saying, how many times have I said it? You can't put yourself in a hole and expect to dig yourself out of it every time. Excuse me. You can't put yourself in such a hole and dig yourself out every time. You start slow once again. You start slow, you put yourself in a hole against an inferior team. Think about the situation at stake for the Raptors. Think about the situation at stake here. Look, this is close to a must-win. Raptors were 9-12. They lost 2 in a row. Schedule upcoming for this team is not kind. It's not kind. The kind game was tonight. This was the kind game. Raptors play the Hornets tonight, of course. They lose. But this was one of the kind games that they had on their schedule. Coming up on the schedule, Knicks, Hawks twice, Hornets again, Nuggets, Sixers. That's a tough stretch. Having lost 2 in a row, this was a game you had to win. This was a game you had to win, and you didn't. So I don't want to hear anything about, good fight back, good work in the second half, because, oh my God, how many times this season are we going to do this? You waste an elite Siakam night, 25 points, 11-15. You waste an elite Scotty Barnes night, 31-point triple-double, and you lost. You lost to the Charlotte Hornets. And you know what it is today? I've come to his defense at many times this season. I have gone out of my way. I've stuck my neck out for Darko Rajakovic, but today I cannot do it. You cannot do it. I get the roster sucks. I get the front office is a bigger problem, but oh my God. Okay, listen to this. There is no team in the NBA who gives up more points to a specific position than the Charlotte Hornets do to opposition power forwards. And guess what? They're first in that respect, and it's not close. The Charlotte Hornets cannot defend power forwards. We basically have 2, Barnes and Siakam. It took Darko Rajakovic 8 minutes to figure this out. Something that the common NBA fan could figure out pregame. Darko took 18 minutes to actually involve Pascal Siakam. Guess what? When he did, after the Hornets went up 53-33 and took a 20-point lead, finally, hey, our best player has a really good matchup tonight. Let's actually use that. And Siakam ate it. Siakam ate it up. He devoured it. He had, 18 points at halftime, finishes with 25 points. Second half, Barnes, you could call him power forward as well, dominates. 31 points, 10 yards, 10 assists. What was he, 5, 4, and 3 at halftime? Finished with 31, 10, and 10. 12 of 18, shooting 3 of 6 from 3. What the fuck are we doing here? What the actual fuck are we doing here with this coach? Because he puts a team out in place. This is what he does. He starts a game with no game plan. It's house league shit. He puts the team out there, and it's just what are we doing? Did you watch the first quarter? What was the game plan? What was the goal? What were we trying to do? The game plan from the jump should be get the ball in Siakam's hands, set a screen, he drives. When he drives, if he's one-on-one, shoot it. He scores a lot. If he doesn't score, he gets fouled a lot. Sometimes he does both in the same play. He'll score and get fouled. But what if a double comes? Somebody's open. Siakam, good passer, exceptional reader of double teams, kicks it out. Open player. What we did in the second quarter. Second quarter, we dominated. The matchups were there. He was taking advantage of it. was dominating. But it took him so long to figure that out. I could have told you pregame. And you know what I did? Go back in the stream. Go back to the watch party. Pregame. Siakam, big game. Barnes, big game. Don't do it. So, yeah, roster sucks. This team can't shoot. We hit 6 threes the entire game. We go 6 of 32 from 3. Barnes hits 3. Achua, of all people, hits 3. That's it. Siakam, 0 of 1. OG, 0 of 6. Schroeder, 0 of 4. By the way, 3 of 10 from the field. Another stinker from Dennis. Boucher, 0 of 3. Porter, 0 of 1. Flynn, stop gassing him up. 0 of 4 from 3. Trent, 0 of 3 from 3. 0 of 7 from the field. I'm sitting here in my apartment in Toronto, smashed a couple pints. I had the same amount of points as Gary Trent Jr. did tonight. But what I didn't do is take 7 field goal attempts in an NBA game. So as much as, okay, Flynn played not very good. Flynn's other stats actually were decent, to be fair. Gary Trent played like shit. He was 0 of 7. He didn't score tonight. Schroeder played no good. OG was bad. As much as all this is in place. 3 of 10, 3 of 12, 0 of 7. 0 of 7. Much of all this is a problem. I cannot forgive the coaching tonight. What the actual fuck were they doing? What was the goal? What was the plan? How can you be playing the Charlotte Hornets you have a 9-12 record? You need to win this game and show up like that. I know our offense sucks. I have 22 games of proof that our offense sucks. I thought our defense was okay. You gave up 66 first half points to the Charlotte Hornets. So guess what? All these games, the big comeback against the Spurs, the big comeback against the Wizards, the almost big comeback against the Celtics, the almost big comeback against the Hornets. We start flat every game. We started down 22-7 to the Heat the other day as well. You start slow because the coach has no game plan. He can't figure out the simplest of mismatches. He has had 22 games to figure out how to get easy buckets. I'll tell you what the easy bucket is. Give the ball to Siakam. Set a screen. Drive. If it's one-on-one, he'll score. If it's not, they throw a double, he'll kick it to somebody. If he slows it down and posts up, Barnes cuts to the rim, he'll pass to Barnes, and Barnes will score. And don't tell me you can't do it every play, because every time we did it, it worked. You can do it every play. We just don't do it. It's so frustrating. It's so easy. It's so easy. NBA offense is not hard. We played like ass and scored 100. We scored 116 points in a game we horrifically underperformed in. You can score so easy in NBA. Make it easy on your players. Why? Every time we go out there, it's so hard to score points. And against the Charlotte Hornets of all teams, you couldn't win. So, here we are. We shoot 18% from 3, 19% from 3. 50% from the field, because guess what? They don't have a good defense. They go 56 and 52. There's your loss right there. You couldn't stop the Charlotte Hornets. By the way, I don't think I said it yet. Guess how LaMelo Ball did tonight? LaMelo Ball didn't play. We took 93 field goal attempts. This is insane. 93 field goal attempts versus 79. And we had more free throws. And lost to the Hornets. 9-13. What's Darko going to tell me after this game? Gotta be patient. Gotta trust the process here. We're working on it. We're developing. We're figuring out lines. Again? 22 games, you're going to tell me that? This team sucks. It sucks. I get it. Darko could be doing a better job. I can't forgive not being able to execute a game plan against of all teams the Charlotte Hornets. Look, there's good teams. Miami are good. Sure, you can struggle there. You can't even game plan correctly for the easiest matchup of the season for your best player. You're lost. You're just lost. I don't know what to say. That's it. I'm borderline speechless. What an easy game plan he had. Gifted, gift wrapped, free win tonight, Darko. No LaMelo. Easiest matchup for your best player he's ever gonna get in the league. Just go let him play, and he doesn't. Takes him too long. Go in a hole. Another game. Raptors are down by 20 plus. Another game. Raptors down by 15 plus. Another game. Raptors down by double digit plus in the first quarter, and you can't always come back, even if they're as bad as the Charlotte Hornets are. I'm done. It's Friday night. I can't do this. I can't do this. I have a break from this godforsaken team for the whole weekend. If you guys enjoyed, smash that like button. Subscribe for more content from Amateur Hour. Can't get worse. Tough schedule coming up. How bad can it get?